Now we get to creating Sung in Zhan Zhuang, the key to all three categories of development. And it really is. This is our first goal, and in a sense, the first part of the goal is physical. And this is the relaxed interconnection of all the skin, muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone, the internal organs, the viscera, and the glands, as well as the mind. This is the definition of the Sung. Another way of thinking of Sung, as one of my teachers once told me, is like a single-celled animal or a big ball moving, where it is all one piece. Now, as we enter into this state, as we begin to feel it, you'll see here that the muscles become fluid, elastic, almost liquid, and in essence responsive to one's feeling awareness. So this means where I pick a point, for instance, on my upper back, and I put my feeling attention there, I feel when I'm in a state of Sung or entering into it that the muscles seem to relax but also expand. They also may seem to drop down. But there is what we would call an opening and also a creating of space, and within that space there is a certain amount of emptiness. Okay? When enough of this emptiness has accrued, we will feel that the weight has sunk below our feet, where here we have the weight sinking below the feet. Okay, and this can feel like a suction. This can feel like almost like cement shoes, or it can just feel like the lightest connection that you and the earth where your feet are touching are, there is no distinguishing the difference where one starts and the other begins. And at that point you begin to experience what I've listed here as non-body sensations. And these are non-physical sensations. Okay? So when the body has, in a sense, become tuned enough to be in this relaxed or Sung state, our attention no longer has to be directly on the physical body per se, and we become aware that other things are going on, and these are these non-body sensations. You can have feelings of lightness, heaviness, tingling, a feeling of wind moving in the body, or cold or hot. All these can occur. Those last few are really more sensations of the qi and it coming into balance. But non-body sensations will occur, and we'll look at them next. So here we have the cylinder. So we see that the cylinder is a circular expansion of the central channel and encompasses the left and right channels, and is of course the precursor to the sphere. So in my own experience, and this is written about a little bit in the book, when this occurred for me, what happened was I was concentrating in my low dantian, and I could feel some warmth and a little bit of light in there, a tiny pinpoint, and then suddenly this pinpoint became my central equilibrium, my center line, and opened up as if it was both light and heat. And then from that point it expanded to what you see in the diagram here, the sphere, where the left and right, the central channel just expanded to include the left and right channels. And this has to do with a certain magnetism of the prenatal qi that is worked with in the central channel. Okay? Now, this cylinder is only a precursor to the sphere. And the sphere here is really the holy grail of what we're trying to do with the energetics and the energy body. So many things become possible when we have been able to achieve spherical energy on a regular basis. So, how do we do that? Sphericality begins in the low dantian. What I mean by that is that there is a place in every human being